Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this special bulletin. Self-awareness and irony appear to be lost on some people. If you missed the most recent Game Awards, you didn't really miss much, honestly. It's nothing more than your average circle jerk of developers and studios and people just saying, hey, pat themselves on the back and saying, this game's good, this game's not. Well, not necessarily saying this game's not. But one of the more comical roasts of the evening came from none other than Christopher Judge, who, if you remember last year, had a rather lengthy acceptance speech, but he had a little joke to say at the expense of the most recent Call of Duty. And the developers of said game got a little bit upset, which is where the irony comes into play. This article from Game Rant, there's a few of them out there, but hey, why not give Game Rant a click? At least this one, they need as many as they can get. Call of Duty devs react to Christopher Judge mocking Modern Warfare 3 campaign at the Game Awards. Now, what on earth was it that Chris Judge had to say? Well, over here from Mr. Dan Q8000 was nice enough to share this. So let's take a listen, because I about died.
I'm gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No 8-minute speech like last year. But fun fact, my speech was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
Oh! Oops! Oh! Well, needless to say, in this lovely little article, yeah, they got stuff to say. It's almost like the developers of Call of Duty don't understand their game. There's a cliche meme that goes around that some people today wouldn't be able to handle your average Call of Duty lobby. And apparently neither can the devs. Multiple Modern Warfare 3 developers express frustration. Oh no, he hurt your feelings. Express frustration. Reacted to Christopher Judge's comments about the game's campaign at the Game Awards 2023, making their frustrations known about the joke. Oh... I think if a joke hits a little too close to home, that makes it funnier for me. I can appreciate any sort of good ribbing. I grew up on it. Although the joke was well received by many in the audience and every single viewer out there, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 developers believe the joke undermines the work they've put into one of 2023's biggest releases. Hosted by Jeff Keighley, blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the fun stuff. Charlie Intel, several current and former Call of Duty developers have also called out Christopher Judge for his comments at the Game Awards, saying Modern Warfare 3 is probably destroys all God of War games combined in sales and player metrics. Yes, because it's a copy-paste, cookie-cutter, year-over-year copy-paste job. I know I said copy-paste again, but hey, if you like it, it's so nice, I had to say it twice. Oh, funny, but yeah, the metrics that Call of Duty absolutely destroys all the God of War games, probably combined, to be honest, is also equally laughable, if not more. Well, if it's so laughable, why'd you feel the need to bring it up? Chuckle, chuckle. Imagine having short user engagement once your game is consumed. Imagine making a game that's nothing more than a copy-paste job from the year before or the edition before, with very little changes, very little additions, with a campaign that's laughable at best, in a market that is not all entirely saturated with first-person shooter, Warzone, arena shooters, team shooters, and you're at the top of the heap, okay? Just like every other one out there. Honestly, as CoD developers, we've heard way worse. Oh, but you feel the need to react to this one. If you've heard worse, why would you feel the need to react? But we don't expect it from a peer. He's not a peer. He's a voice actor. You're a developer. Y'all aren't peers. Voice actor? Developer. At an event that's supposed to be celebrating this year's achievements in gaming. Can't take a joke, huh? Especially with all the information that was leaked about its development. Oh, okay, we're going to blame all that stuff. Judge's comments were obviously a joke, but when you get your panties in a twist so badly over a joke that's aimed at a game whose player lobbies and team chats and voice chats are synonymous with ridicule, incessant misogyny, racism, all this other stuff, numerous insults thrown out left, right, and center, toxic environments. And you're going to get this butthurt that his 8-minute speech was longer than your campaign. Well, now, Modern Warfare 3's campaign is short, and it should not have been that short. Okay, well, that's the end of that one. The reaction means he was right, and now they are in their feels about it. Yes, exactly. No one takes a joke seriously otherwise. Let's see. I just got a kick out of it. I was listening to it live, and I about lost my mind. Judge's comments appears to resonate with the Call of Duty community since many players were disappointed about the Modern Warfare 3's 3 to 4 hour campaign. A $70 game, more than likely, $60 game. We'll lowball it. $60 game with a 3 to 4 hour campaign. But you can play online in the Warzone, in the Battlefield, in the multiplayer, right? Okay, you can do that in Fortnite. You can do that in Valorant. You can do that in quite a few rather long list of first-person shooters of the same type for free. People aren't paying $70 for an arena shooter. They're paying $70 or $60 for the campaign, the story. So, yes, you're going to get criticized. You're going to get ridiculed until you fix it. Or better yet, how about just don't release it like that? That seems to be a foreign concept for so many of these development teams out there, whether it's the dev team, whether it's the publisher, whether it is the fault of the investors because we have to get the next copy-paste job out there. Whatever the reason, argue. Stop it. Stop it. And if you're a gamer out there, stop pre-ordering. Stop buying day one. Easier said than done. But anyway, the Modern Warfare 3 developers' reaction, which were compiled by Charlie Intel, bring attention to some of the major problems that have been affected the gaming industry in 2023, including crunch, welcome to the real world, and job uncertainty amid layoffs at other major studios like Bungie. Yes, while that is all unfortunate, crunch, job uncertainty, layoffs, it is the unfortunate nature of the beast. Every single walk of life has to deal with this sort of thing. The gaming industry, the movie industry, is no different. Yes, I brought up the movie industry because they're the one that we just got out of a strike from the Writers and the Actors Guild. So stuff like this. Welcome to blue collar America. Hell, even white collar America. Welcome to the workforce. I'm sorry. I feel bad for anyone who loses their job for any other reason. But as far as crunch goes, unless you're being forced to work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, maybe not that much. We'll be nice and go with 18 hours a day. Don't ever complain in front of someone who works offshore. They might punch you in the face just on principle. Regardless of that, Call of Duty developers got butthurt over a joke. Like, do you see the irony? Do you see the lack of self-awareness? But anyway, that's it. Do you think the joke was funny? Did you bother even watching the Game Awards live? There's been a lot of mixed reaction. It being a circle jerk of patting each other on the back. Games being snubbed for obvious political reasons, ideological reasons, and oh no, Spider-Man 2 didn't win. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it was funny? Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all that nifty stuff we're always begging you to do. And I'll see you on the next one.